Nurse, like the talented Miss Lovey did. You heard all kinds of music in Harlem Nocturne. You saw couples drinking and dining. You saw waiters hustling, hustlers waiting, lots of fun and laughter. That was the Harlem Nocturne's cabaret atmosphere. Everybody enjoying the songs like this one Sam Third wrote. Louis Jordan, the first black crossover artist, sang it. So let the good times roll. Hey, everybody! pretty clown. But don't let nobody play him cheap. He got 50 cents more than he's gonna keep. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Don't care if you're young or old. Get together, let the good times roll. No matter whether it's rainy weather, birds of a feather gotta stick together. So get yourself under control. Get together, let the good times roll. Yeah. I'll see you all back here in a little while. Welcome back to the Harlem Nocturne. Hogan Valley in East Vancouver was as racially diverse as the names of the clubs. The New Delhi, the Smiling Buddha, the Kubla Khan. Ernie King and Choo Choo Williams co-owned the Harlem Nocturne, creating a workplace for black talent who were starting careers. The couple were employers, they were community-minded, they sponsored a basketball team named, yeah, you guessed it, the Harlem Nocturnes. And they were entertainers too. Ernie wore a tuxedo and he played the trombone and he was the leader of the band of the club. Choo Choo operated the cash register and she waited tables and she took dance lessons from Len Gibson so she could be a dancer too. And all the dancers absolutely loved Latin rhythm. I do too. I look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see. Something is bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the sky. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance makes this romance too hard to handle. Stars in the night, betting that I can't hold a candle to your razzle dazzle. You got me flying high and wide on a magic carpet ride, full of butterflies inside. I wanna cry, I wanna croon, I wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, old devil moon deep in your eyes blinds me with love. I look at you and suddenly something in your eyes I see. Something is bewitching me. It's that old devil moon that you stole from the sky. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. You and your glance makes this romance too hard to handle. Stars in the night, blazing their lights, can't hold a candle to your razzle dazzle. You got me flying high and wide on the magic carpet ride, full of butterflies inside. I wanna dance, I wanna groove, I wanna laugh like a loon. It's that old devil moon in your eyes. Just when I think I'm free as a dove, devil moon. amazing tie-ins to this whole Harlem Nocturne evening. In 1953, Ron Small was a singer and cast in the Vancouver theatre production of Finian's Rainbow. It was a fanciful story of harmonious black and white integration. When Ernie and Choo Choo opened their popular nightclub in 1957, Ron was becoming known as a jazz singer. And by 1968, unfortunately so tired of being denied a liquor license and being profiled to death, as one of the reporters put it, Ernie and Choo Choo sold the Harlem Nocturne. Ron, however, went on, and maybe these hopeful songs written for Finian's Rainbow, one of the productions that he was in very early in his career, written by human rights champion E.Y. Harbord, Look to the Rainbow and Somewhere Over the Rainbow were part of Ron's repertoire. I'm just going to do a little bit of a little medley, a short medley of the two songs. Look to the rainbow, following over the hills and the streams. Look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows his dreams. So they say. West Vancouver was generally off limits, but in 1955, East Ender Choo Choo Williams made a one-time trip to a West End club to see the Paris dance star Josephine Baker. In 1958, Baker was the first black dancer to refuse to perform for segregated Las Vegas audiences. In 1953, singer Lena Horne, who was very famous for songs like Stormy Weather and Someone to Watch Over Me, was denied accommodation at 3 of Vancouver's luxury hotels. In 1956, CBC Toronto commissioned On Trial, The Long Doorway, in which Deanna Bowen's great-uncle Herman Risby was a supporting actor. In the story, a rising black legal aid lawyer is assigned to represent a white student accused of assaulting an up-and-coming black athlete. In learning about all of these things and started to form a picture in my imagination where I could see the lawyer and the student and the athlete in a courtroom. I could see Ernie facing the police, Choo Choo in the West End Club, Josephine demanding equality, and Lena sent away from the front desk. all of them kind of wondering if there is someone to watch over me. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope for me he turns out to be someone who watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who watch over me. Although it may not be the one some will think of as handsome, to my heart they'll carry the key to me. Won't you tell them please to put on some speed, follow my lead. Oh, how I need someone who watch over me. Someone who watch over me. So we know that Ron Small and Len Gibson were both in Finian's Rainbow. They hung out at the Harlem Nocturne. Len Gibson, years after teaching Choo Choo to dance, was established as a teacher and was well-regarded choreographer in Toronto, and teaching dance to everybody who was anybody. And Ron became a successful jazz singer, a stage and television actor. He won a Gemini Award and a Western Canadian Music Award singing gospel with the Sojourners. Just bringing this sort of all together this evening, there are threads that stretch through the Harlem Nocturne nightclub and Hogan's Alley, through Ron and Len and Ernie and Choo Choo, right on up to the artist, Deanna Bowen. And to you. And to me. This is Greg Briscoe, and we're going to we want to end tonight with a little gospel tune, and we hope that you will join us if you know the words. Children, go where I send you. How shall I say? two for Paul and Silas, one for the itty bitty baby. It was born in Bethlehem. Children go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Hey, I'm gonna send thee 3 by 3. 3 for the Hebrew children, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 5 for the 5 that stayed alive, 6 for the 6 that never got fixed, 7 for the 7 who never got to heaven, 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate, 9 for the 9 that dressed so fine, 10 for the 10 commandments. He was born in Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. Shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 1 by 1, 1 for the itty bitty baby. He was born in Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem. He was born. He was born. He was born in Bethlehem.
Oh, I feel scared. Thank you so much, Colina.
It's really, I just have to say how wonderful it was to be here this evening and share all of this with all of you and all of the art and all of the artists and the young artists and Deanna and Pamela and those who could not be here tonight, Kimberly. Oh, really, this has been quite a joy. So thank you very much.
You're the best.
And Greg Briscoe.